Hey guys, it's DayJaMona, and as you can tell from the title, I'm so excited for today's video because I'm talking about girls that are like near and dear to my heart, and I've never even met them in person. It's so weird. But yes, the Glamtwinz, well, Kelsey and Kendra Morrell, also known as Glamtwinz 334 from their infamous YouTube channel. Yeah, they are hair gurus certified, not someone that's just like, yeah, I know how to do hair. No, they actually both have their cosmetology license. Their name is Glamtwinz, so obviously they're twins. I will leave their channel link down below. But these females are like, they were my inspiration actually for doing the big chop back in 2011. So I've been watching them since then because I did my big chop September 2011. So I will just pat myself on the back. Woo woo, yes, for a real time, long time running Glamtwinz fan for real. So as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be talking about their book. Of course, I went and got their book because I'm a fan and I believe that they are really beautiful, smart girls. They know what they're talking about. And of course, you know, when you're talking about hair, everybody's hair is different. What worked for them may not work for you, may not work for me. But over the years, like, I kind of just know how they take care of their hair just from watching them for so many years. But I still got the book anyway, again, as a supporter, as a genuine fan, and someone who believes in the work and, you know, the knowledge that they have and do. Like, that's why I still got the book. So I did get it on my phone. You can get it at bookstores, but I just got the e-reader version. So review. DayJaMona, DayJaMona, DayJaMona. Let's get down to it. As far as the book itself, like just from an e-reader perspective, I don't think I'm that fast of a reader, but I finished reading the entire guide in a day. So I don't know, I mean, maybe that was the intent, maybe not, like, but at the same time, when it's not like, you know, a biography or something like that, like, it's supposed to be a guide. Guides are usually short, so that's not a complaint, it's just an observation, you know what I'm saying? So I finished the book, or excuse me, the guide in a day, and I just thought it was so cute. The layout of every chapter was spot on, and because it's a guide, you know, you have to get straight to the point. It's not a lot of fluff, but then at the same time, they incorporated a lot of little things in the book that it's just like, oh wow, I never knew Kendra went through that. Oh wow, I didn't know that. So it's like, I don't want to say too much just in case you haven't read it. Like, you know, they still need to get them book sales, so I can't be telling all the secrets over here. But just know that there's a lot of things incorporated into the guide that they did not put or have never really stated on their YouTube channel, whether it be their vlog channel or their beauty channel. Personally, I really like the fact that they did that. Like, of course you can only say so much on camera, but at the same time, like, it just, I think a lot of parts of the book helped me see these girls had their struggle too to get their hair like where it is. And of course that's kind of logic. Like, of course everybody has probably went through something when trying to grow their hair as long as the twins' hair are. But at the same time, like, from just watching them now in 2016, all their viewers see is what their hair looks like now. They don't see or hear or discuss even what the twins had to go through 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, back in high school, whatever. So I think this guide has really, like, did a really good job of giving a glimpse into, like, their past and telling, like, certain things that help the reader see, dang, like, oh, okay, she went through that too. And that's how she overcame it. Okay, so it's not only just like talking about good tips and ways that they do things, which they have talked about again on their channel, but then it's also digging a little deeper, which I really enjoyed reading. As far as the chronological order of each chapter, of course there should always be a pattern in a book, whether it be a guide, pamphlet, whatever. Like, there's always going to be a pattern when you have multiple chapters. So I really like the layout of the guide and exactly how they went into detail in a pattern. Like, after the first, I think, 2 chapters, I could kind of tell, like, okay, this is what's going to come next in this chapter, but it's going to be on this subject. So it was kind of a good predictability there, and it was something to where I look forward to reading the next chapter, which is probably why I got done so fast. Just the fact that the tips in the book, like the content of the book is real. Like, what they're saying is, it could be kind of universal, but then at the same time, like, they leave room in there for you to do what you think is best, knowing your own hair. So it's never a situation of like, oh, well, you got to do this to get your hair, as long as we made our hair, and you have to do this exactly the way we did it, because, you know, everybody's different, and they acknowledge that all the time. So when reading the book, don't ever think that like you have to do what they do, because that may not work. And I think that's something that people have to keep in mind when reading something like a guide to longer, healthier hair. But at the end of the day, I personally enjoyed the book. I mean, all the tips that they went over, I pretty much already like do in my personal life. So to me, that was just like a check. Like, I just had a checklist of all the chapters. Like, oh, I don't do that anyway. Like, oh, okay, so that's not a challenge. That's not hard for me. Shoot, I'm doing a great job trying to grow my hair out long according to this guy. That's what I enjoyed most about the book. Like, you just have, if you read it, you just have to compare it to yourself and what you're doing, but then also know yourself and your hair type, if you really want to take it there, and just know what works for you and your hair, and then apply it to the tips and rules or tricks of the trade that they tell you in the book. I give this book a 5 out of 5. The book is not long at all. Like I said, super cute. They included a lot of cute pictures as well, so I'm not going to show any of them. I'm not spoiling it for anybody, but yes, they included super cute pictures as well. I'm just like, oh, look at oh, like, yeah. So anyways, if you would like more book reviews or anything like that, please give this video a thumbs up. Please keep in mind that this is just my personal opinion of what I read from this guide. And I just think it was awesome. You can agree to disagree. You can agree. Whatever you do, do it respectfully. Leave it in the comments below. And that's all. Much love.